Okay, let's do this.
When somebody asked him if he'd ever blocked somebody for being annoying. His reply, ironically enough, was, quote, never. Basically, I don't want to do that. That was in 2012, and looking forward just 2 short years later, Kamiya had transformed into the block-loving Kamiya that we know and love today, blocking people for all their annoying questions, calling them insects and brainless idiots, just the classic Kamiya. So what happened? How did Kamiya go from a guy who never wanted to block anyone to one of the most prolific blockers in the history of Twitter? Now, usually we would just have to speculate about this, but in 2015, Kamiya succinctly explained his exact reason why he blocks so aggressively in the form of a 4-panel comic he personally illustrated. In the first panel of the comic, we see a dumb-looking, slack-jawed boy, snot hanging out of his nose, wearing a shirt labeled poster, in front of a computer with Twitter on his screen. In the second panel, the boy recklessly slams both of his hands onto his keyboard, mashing out the question, "Fave game?" In the third, we see the boy's question fly out of his house in the form of an enormous red arrow, and then in the final panel, we see dozens and dozens of similar, actually identical arrows flying from all over the world, all
One of them's gonna have purple. I see a purple up there and it's already taken. It's gonna be interesting.
How about we got?
Line of sight. That's an 83. One of these guys definitely has perp. I'm going up with Johnny.
There's one inside here.
That's what she said. On my phone. I'm about to go down. I gotta heal. That's fun.
50 on the guy. I knocked the lifeline. The one was.
Okay. Oh boy. Trades aren't good. Is Chris on? Ashby's on. Where's Plat right now?
converging on the Osaka prefecture of Japan, where Platinum Games is headquartered. Now, as funny as this comic is, it also gives us an unprecedented bit of insight into Kamiya's relationship with Twitter. See, from the perspective of the kid in the cartoon, he's just asking an innocent and well-intentioned, if very unoriginal, question to one of his favorite game developers, but from Kamiya's perspective, this is a question that he's been asked hundreds of times, a question he's been inundated with basically every day for years, and just one question of many that he is absolutely tired of fielding. See, I love this comic because it points to a fundamental flaw in the way Twitter works for public figures. Anyone with a sizable Twitter following knows what it's like to get the same questions over and over, but to me, the fascinating part of this is Kamiya himself and his unique zero-tolerance response to this problem. I sincerely believe that there is nobody else on Earth who uses Twitter in quite the way Kamiya does. Take, for example, his follow list. Kamiya only follows one person, and that's Japanese model Maho Hashimoto, who once cosplayed Kamiya's character Bayonetta at the premiere of the Bayonetta animated movie. Somebody once asked Kamiya why he only follows one account, and Kamiya replied, quote, "'Cause polygamy is prohibited in Japan." The perfect answer. And
Estoy malo para el frío.
Time to make some jaws drop.
¿Habla en español? ¿O inglés?
No,
Okay.
español.
No habla español.
Hablamos español.
Lo siento, mi español es muy horrible.
Stay close. I'm the jump.
También hablas español.
Got a mark there. Long shadow.
No, tiran ustedes. Que se tiran las frases.
¿A dónde?
Let's land here. I swallowed a bug. Good protein.
¿Por qué estás aquí? En
Acabas de
Estados
desbloquear a Loa.
Unidos.
¿De dónde eres?
A Estados Unidos.
¿Eres de Estados Unidos?
Tenemos 4 equipos.
Ah, estadounidense, pero habla español. Okay. Espérame, yo no tengo nada.
Ah,
Vamos a meterme allá.
ven.
Uy, ahí tiene gente, weón.
Sí,
No,
sí,
yo
sí.
no tengo nada.
Aquí.
¿Qué gracias?
Reloading. Enemy killed. Evo shield here. Level 1. Healing up. Reloading.
Tenemos que salir.
Come with me over here. Syringe here. Recharging shields.
Está muteado, friends. Ya, ¿no?
Estoy hablando con el maricón de Anubi, cabrón, que ahora apareció.
For some shopping.
Ah, ok. Ah, por eso fue que te mataron. Sí, dije.
We're already inside the next ring. There'd
El
better be
maricón
some-
llegó y me tumbaron de una.
Nice choice. You got good taste.
Uy, se desaparecieron las japonesas.
You are coming home with me tonight. Let's see what we have over here.
Estoy listo para pelear, ¿eh?
Ok,
Syringe here.
¿y listo?
Yo también, cuando consiga balas, no tengo balas light. 8 balas tengo.
Ok.
Estoy listo para pelear.
Ven.
Light ammo here.
Replenish the store. Got an extended energy mag here. Level 3. Launching to a new angle. Shot rifle here. Energy ammo here.
Aquí hay un paquete, muchachos. Aquí que hay un paquete.
Entiende. Ah, buen provecho.
Gold SMG here.
Here. Saca.
R301 here. Light ammo here.
Te llega gente de frene, grita, ¿eh?
De una.
Te saco con portal.
Oh, this is free. No one's here.
Let's see what we have over here.
Diego, espérate, dale por allá.
Extended light mag
Dale la
here.
vuelta.
Level
Escuché como
3.
que paso ahí, cabrón.
I have an extended
Púrpura escudo. Aquí.
Attacking
Escuché como
red.
paso ahí,
En el
cabrón.
edificio.
Dentro de la cueva.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
I could use that.
Púrpura escudo
Opening
aquí.
shop. Come see the
bien.
merchandise. Evo shield here. Level. Backpack here. Level 2.
Una buena loba, yo.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Here. 4
Shield
Vea
mag here.
eso,
baterías
vea.
aquí.
Ah, frene. ¿Cuál es el escudo que sacaba?
Don't mind if I do.
Scavenge some materials.
Wait, there's another. Otra púrpura escudo. Wait. Shit.
Se escucha chistoso, pero me gusta.
No saben.
Jump drive.
Yo
Here.
creo que así se escuchará uno cuando está hablando.
Mírame.
No habla inglés.
¿Ah?
Mírame. Aquí.
Evo shield here.
Bacano,
Level 3.
bacano.
R301 here.
Oh, Chile. ¿Sí? ¿Está en
Chile.
Chile?
Colombia.
Oh, Colombia. Ah, okay.
He's Colombian, I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican? What the fuck, dude?
¿Qué le dijiste?
Materials here.
¿En qué me están
I'll leave
metiendo,
right here on
friend?
PA.
I Crafting.
And the over struggle in my Spanish.
Backpack here. Level 3.
Pero habla bien.
Level 3.
Let's do some shopping. Shield battery here.
Level 2.
Crafting. Feels good to make stuff. Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Ah, joder, pinche. Sí, tengo la palanca dura, weón. Entonces que si esta cuenta es la Smurf de él.
Going to phase.
Attention. Delivering replicator.
Funny,
Replicator incoming.
Extended sniper mag here. Level 4. Only the best for my friends.
Necesitábamos puntos.
El pipote.
¿Dónde, no? Aquí, aquí.
Están abajo.
Aquí mirando.
Hay uno abajo.
¿Dónde?
Diablo, loco, no me dio break.
Oh, dos es good.
Otro equipo.
Yeah. Sal.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong because they fucked me up so fucking fast.
Yeah, that was bad.
Two different people.
Cover me. I'm using a Phoenix kit.
I was getting res behind us. Let's fight that res. They're using my
Over
ult.
here. They resing.
Yeah, they're using my ult. They're on my ult. This is only ring 2, so we can fight this. Fuck, he's getting fucked. Can you kill
Dieron
him?
un tiro, weón.
Sal.
Dieron un tiro, weón.
We're between 2 spots. We can't stay here.
45 seconds. Rings close. Throwing arc star.
This is our best bet over here. 'Cause we have the other spot we have to deal with. There's bats and
Shield
shit.
battery here.
Rings close.
Me salió el otro y por eso no lo maté, porque me salió el otro.
Hooked you up.
Coming.
I got your back.
Right over there.
Yeah.
Don't spook.
I hit 1.50.
Can't see them. I don't want to get too close because we have the other spot to deal with. For a right.
Hunt over there.
Una granada ahí, weón.
He queued out. He left.
Recharging shields.
Allá sale el otro, allá sale el otro.
Okay.
Behind us.
Yeah, let's go.
Watch out.
Okay. Sal, go west.
A dar la vuelta ese
West,
marica, weón.
west.
Shooting at us. Oh, they suck at it.
Oh shit, dude. Fuck me.
Recharging shields. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Dead.
Por
One
allá.
better. Oh my god, I'm so good. Fuck you, dude. This guy.
Fire.
Yo, I got one behind me. Yeah.
I'm one.
Estamos re separadísimos.
Sal. Oh, es uno.
Muerto.
Rata.
Fuck me up, bro.
Yeah, we got you.
Atrás casi tumbo a uno, weón. Están ahí peleando.
Let's go say something.
Acá están peleando duro,
Están fuera de tormenta, cabrón. Lo esperamos aquí adentro, maricón. Vente, que no te vayan a tumbar.
Y dejé uno ya un tiro, weón.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
They're fighting over here.
I think I might start a fight over there.
They're right in front of me.
They're right here, they're right here.
Right in front of me.
Está aquí.
I'm dropping on them.
Un tiro, un tiro, un tiro, un tiro.
Oh, I'm so good.
Tomé uno.
Give me that spot. I shit on this kid, dude.
Stop. Another spot over there. Behind us, behind us.
Yeah. Is your
Behind
report
us.
ready?
Watch out.
¿Tienes gente allá atrás?
Sí, behind us.
Yeah. Oh, shit. What
No,
the fuck?
what the fuck.
¿Eso qué fue?
¿Dónde?
Con la sniper. Párame aquí. Es una de las mías, cabrón, ten
Oh,
cuidado.
yeah, it's an advantage.
Watch my back. I'm using a Phoenix kit.
The fuck is that aim, dude? I'm gonna kill her. We gotta go to rainbow.
Wait, it's 3 of them, bro. It's a seer too.
Okay.
Está solo,
Vantage
esa.
and seer. I don't know what.
I'm nading that.
Vamos a ir cayendo, la amo.
Está sola, weón.
Oh, yeah, it's full time. Full team. We gotta go around. Let's go around.
No,
Let's
me
go.
caigo.
One
South,
shot
south,
on
south.
top. One shot on top.
South. Queremos
Let's
que
go
se-
around. Let's go around before the time starts. Come on.
Círculo.
Para allá.
Sí, antes que venga el tiempo, dale, cabrón.
30 seconds to get to the next ring. If you go down,
Need to recharge my shield.
Háblame en español, que yo no entiendo nada de inglés, weón. Cambia más en español.
Yeah. He's right.
Let's go. Let's wait for them. Vamos a esperarlo aquí. Vamos a esperarlo aquí en el puente.
Tortuga, ven.
Hey, they coming. Underneath.
Okay.
Debajo.
Okay. Oh, sobre. Altura. To your left. 126. I fucking fired him.
Fire.
Nova.
Atrás.
Went down.
One shot.
There's another
Aquí
team.
uno.
Oh, wait,
Un tiro.
No, it's two.
Tenía
it's two.
kimbre para moverme a los lados,
Un
weón.
tiro, cabrón. Y tiene el escudo violeta. ¿Cómo que un tiro? Diablo,
disparaste?
maricón.
GG's.
A la
loba.
vintage. Cabrón, a
No,
la
la
vintage.
loba, la loba. Yo le disparé una loba.
These guys were funny. It's like he's slow.
And just in case it isn't clear by now, I absolutely adore the way Kamiya uses Twitter. To me, it feels as though Kamiya has this very singular idea of how Twitter ought to work, and anytime he encounters any friction between his idea of what Twitter should be and what Twitter actually is, he just insists on his version of the website and then bends the product to his will in order to accommodate it. One fantastic example of this is Kamiya's usage of a third-party website called Twilog. Now, at first, Kamiya would actually answer repeat questions from time to time, although in a somewhat angry way, as seen in this tweet, quote, "As I've said 100,000 billion times, I hate horror games / movies 'cause scary and grotesque." Eventually, though, in Kamiya's ongoing effort to combat the repeated questions problem, he decided he would demand that people search through all of his old tweets before ever asking him anything. But because Twitter's built-in search function is so janky and inconsistent, Kamiya decided to use a third-party Japanese Twitter searching service called Twilog and to require everyone to search it before sending him a message. And to spread the word about this policy, Kamiya would frequently tweet something to the effect of, "Repeat, check my Twilog before asking something."
So. Sorry, I guess I don't speak Mandarin. My bad. You guys speak English? I don't speak Mandarin. Hello? fuck is happening? Why is our teammate going to barometer? By himself. Okay.
We're spotted, darling. Don't be afraid to get close and cozy. Get your bahookies in the ring.
Evo shield here. Level 2. Backpack here. Level 2.
I found a hop up here. Double tap trigger. Dead deer.
Jump drive out. Oh look, materials. Extended light mag here, level 3. Extended light mag here, level 3. Welcome to the shop. I've got just the thing for you. Found some materials. Tossing jump. Found some materials.
Care package coming.
Someone's here.
Beauty takes time. Remember who hooked you up. I got your back. Check him out.
Soldier deer spotted nearby.
Be a weird fight.
Something in our orbit.
Jump drive in position. Recharging shields.
My drone has been destroyed.
Oh,
Jump drive out.
Another squad. Firing. Enemy shield is cracked. Reloading. Ultimate, forget that.
why?
Recharging my shields. Adding an extra pair of eyes.
No, dude. Why are we rezzing there? He's just gonna die. It makes no sense. No duh.
Back from a weekend.
Attacking over there. Enemy spotted. I'm recalling my drone.
What did you expect? Hey, Horizon, take this. Take this.
Spitfire here. Extended light mag here. Level 3. Got what I want. Hitting them here.
And this. He's one. Fuck me.
I'm down.
I'm your teammate, Zuzu.
Kamiya would tweet this message every day for years, all in an effort to just not see the same questions over and over. But sadly, it made no difference. Kamiya once lamented the state of his Twitter replies thusly, quote, "I wonder why I get lots of posts every day in spite of being the cutest and politest guy in a galaxy who makes beautiful and wonderful games." See, the very things that annoy Kamiya most about Twitter, being asked repetitive questions, being trolled, people having 50, 60, 100 tweet long conversations that they refuse to untag you from, these are things that most public figures have just accepted over time as unfortunate shortcomings of the Twitter platform. But instead of just ignoring these problems like the rest of us, Kamiya takes a much more active approach, wielding the block button like a weapon, blocking everybody who violates his rules, and actively purifying the platform until all that remains is his personal ideal vision of Twitter. Or, as Kamiya once wrote in 2014 after going on a particularly intense blocking spree, "Now my timeline becomes immaculate." Kamiya has been at this for a long time now. As best I can tell, he first began publicly announcing his blocks roughly 5 or so years ago, and the entire time I've been following him on Twitter, I've been haunted by a singular question. Exactly how many people has Hideki Kamiya blocked? This question has consumed me for years, in large part because the answer is just completely unknowable to anybody except Kamiya himself. The way Twitter is set up means that the size of an individual user's block list is private information, and it's completely invisible to everyone but the account holder themselves. The only clue that Kamiya has ever given us as to the size of his block list was once in 2014 he mentioned that it was more than 101 people, an oblique reference to his Wii U game, The Wonderful 101, and also a surprisingly low number that has no doubt grown quite a bit since 2014. Over the years, I've come up with a few different techniques that we could possibly try to find out the size of Kamiya's block list. One of my early ideas was to just count every single time he ever tweeted the word blocked to try to conjure up tweeting my block list. :D. Now, the way I see it, these people who were slain in the line of duty down at Tokyo's Haneda International Airport, and from there, the same fate as those who fell before me. I am, as of the time of recording, not blocked by Kamiya on Twitter. Let's see if that changes after this video. Who can say what's going to happen? But I found myself in a real predicament here because the only person who could answer this burning question was Kamiya himself, but I also knew that if I tweeted at him, that would end my 5-year streak of remaining unblocked. I had to come up with some way to ask Kamiya how many people he'd blocked, but asking him over the internet was simply not an option. So slowly I realized there was only one solution here, and that would be to ask Hideki Kamiya in person. Having run out of options and desperate for some sort of resolution, I knew what I had to do. So I booked a plane ticket and got on a flight to Tokyo in search of answers. After
Yep, they want the smoke.
Well, whoa! Okay.
We're in a pickle. They all landed on the other one. Just take this one.
There's a purple shield second floor on that side.
And a blue shield right here.
Your mom's a blue shield. Got him.
Oh, almost cracked. Whoever has purple armor on this. Oh, 70 flesh on lifeline.
Okay.
Fucking these idiots up.
I have no line of sight. Getting far away. I almost one-clipped. Fucking purple. He's 20 health. He just shield swapped to white over here. Damn. I should have waited for your scan. That was stupid of me. Yeah.
No ammo. I got no ammo. Where is he?
I have no line of sight.
He's rezzing now. He's rezzing. He's rezzing on the other side of the...
I'm watching inside right now.
Where the fuck did he go?
I hear him here. Right here, inside. I'm blocking this door. On my door. On my door. He's gonna try to break it. He's walking back here. On height. Right above you. Right there. There you go.
No, man. Nice. Good job.
Nice, nice, nice. Should have waited for your scan. My bad. Almost
I'm out of
one-clipped
ammo.
somehow.
I got you, buddy.
Took your time. I'm just mad I didn't get that one clip, dude. Fuck. If I had a mag, that would have been over.
Doors open for VIPs only.
Okay, scoops.
My favorite kind of loot.
I don't think anybody else landed near us. I think we're good.
Nice choice.
Slow heal down.
Hold on, I need to heal. Recharging shields.
Oh, the heals.
Healing.
Taking a moment to heal.
I'm gonna loot this shit back here real quick. Since we're close.
Optics here. Recharging my shields.
I need shield cells. Bad.
Yeah, I'm using my third one. I'm gonna drop ult over here.
Throwing jump drive.
It's rude, man.
To those who need it, there is an extended energy mag here. Level 2.
Something gold in the center.
Extended light mag here.
Let's tell what that is.
I need sight, for real.
Yeah.
Let's
I think they made sites harder to find now, right?
I don't know, seems like it.
Yeah, definitely.
You are coming home with me tonight.
Half this squad to remain.
Optics here. R301 here.
There's another purple right here.
My red will
On
find
the
something
ping.
good here.
There's sniper ammo. Right
Purple ammo.
Here.
there. There's a purple right there, Deathcom, on my yellow thing. Let's use it. Yeah, there's a purple shield over there, bro. Banged it. Oh, never mind. I guess not. You can grab it. It's first ring. It's not gonna hurt that bad.
He can't hear you, he's on the...
Oh,
There's
okay.
a...
Give me your shield. I know where it is.
Evo shield here. Level 3.
Deathcom, give me your shield.
Alright, sorry. You're the best. You're the best.
Jump drive in position.
Oh, we gotta go outside.
We're on slow side of ring, so we're kind of chilling.
True. True.
Shops open for business.
Bunch of fucking batteries, man. I have a purple light mag.
No!
There are bats. Nice.
Activating jump drive.
You need a purple light mag? I picked one up just in case.
No, all I need is a 2 or 3 times scope.
Okay.
Gucci.
I'm using my 2 to 4 right now.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Is there any crafting nearby?
This way. Let's go in this way.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
There's no crafting nearby except for no name.
I bet we'll find something good here.
Man, this game used to have actual names for places. Like not on the main map or even on the mini map, but if you landed there, it would show like
Optics here.
the actual
Right.
Yeah, dude, hit.
I don't know why they got rid of that.
Calling upon nature's
No!
You okay?
Damn it!
That was a whoopsie daisy.
Well, you moved your pants by accident?
And my fingers. I keep eating all these little Debbie's, dude. My thumbs, my fingers are getting too fat. Yeah. Fucking badass pinky, dude. It's got wrinkles on it. Looks like one of those English bulldogs.
Can we get this ring? Actually, it doesn't even matter. There's nobody left. There's only 8 squads left. 2 of them are missing. Oh, God.
It's about to make them bats.
Oh.
Welcome to the club. I've got just the thing for you. Oh look, materials. In progress. Remember, shield battery here.
Ground.
Mama's got you now. Found some materials.
Care package being delivered. Eyes to the sky. A care package. Got some materials for it.
And crafting. Really takes time.
Oh, can't wait to get team shotted.
Checking flavor mag here. Level
3. On the other side of this, they're pretty far though.
classic human error, that one.
Whoa, what the?
Oh, hit!
Was
It wouldn't
that?
let me get up!
Oh, okay.
I'm stuck on a log up here. I can't move.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, they're ash holding.
I'm actually stuck.
Yeah, I noticed. Cracks ash. That's so bullshit, dude.
Wow.
That's so dumb. We gotta dip. These guys are not even good.
I know, suck.
In position.
Why would you be upset?
Replicator in
What
hand.
reason would
Let's
there be
make
to be
ourselves
upset?
something nice.
I am upset, dude.
Enemies can
Fucking 2x4 there and a...
These guys are horrible. I ripped them.
This is
Oh,
so
you
bad.
stabbed it.
Oh my god. God damn it. That's
Another
on me.
team?
No, it's the same guy. I should have healed earlier.
Reload.
Day 1 bugs, baby. Day 1 bugs. They don't have a seer, I don't think.
They got that guy though.
Yeah.
What the
fuck? Was that
Dude,
real?
Best players in the world, dude.
Was that real? Dude, fuck that guy. Oh, you're so good, dude.
Ah, damn it.
Christ. Those guys are terrible. Good job, GG's. Yo, this Bloodhound's level 15.
After a grueling 12-hour flight, which mercifully I was asleep for most of, our plane finally touched down at Tokyo's Haneda International Airport, and from there I actually had yet another plane ride ahead of me. So I took a short bus ride from Haneda Airport's international terminal to the domestic terminal and then boarded yet another airplane, this time to Osaka. A plane which, incidentally, I feel like I should mention, was Star Wars themed for some reason. Anyways, soon enough, I found myself arriving in Japan's Kansai region. Upon arriving in Osaka, I paused briefly to regain my composure and also to admire this gachapon vending machine hybrid that was painted to look like a train that they had waiting at the Osaka train station, which, by the way, upon examination, exclusively sold merchandise themed around this character Maraka Toyokawa, who is the Osaka Railway anime girl mascot. Thought that was worth mentioning. Anyways, the reason I was at the Osaka train station is because I still had one more ride ahead of me, an hour-long train ride from Osaka to Kyoto, until finally, at long last, I arrived at my Airbnb and just collapsed. Now, if you're wondering why my final destination was Kyoto and not Osaka, where Platinum Games is headquartered, there's a very good reason for that. See, every summer in Kyoto, Japan, there's a small independent game festival called Bit Summit, where both Japanese and international game developers gather to show off the games they've been working on to both the press and the public.
Aiming so high. The fuck? We're splitting this. Okay. Where are all the guns?
Charging up my shields. First blood.
Tossing thermite.
This guy's one, dude. Thank you.
Got one. Enemy down.
Reloading. Recharging my shields.
All right.
Catching myself up.
Enemy down.
Whole squad's down. Just a sec. Healing up.
Evo shield here. Level 2. Dots open for VIPs only. Healing. Hell of a time to go shopping.
Incoming care package.
Pro tip, don't try grabbing something moving at that. Nice choice. You got good taste.
Need to recharge my shields.
I'm gonna go to spiders.
But keeping focused.
Spider. It's a purple shield, I see
Follow
it.
the tunnel.
Let's go here. You are gonna go with me tonight. Move forward.
But haven't won yet.
Let's see what we have over here.
Seems climbable. I'm gonna drop this 301.
R301 here. Evo shield here. Level 3.
Half the squads remain.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Targeting the spring, people. It's set to your map.
Setting up shop.
Got a replicator coming in.
My favorite kind of loot. The kind that's online.
Wait, swim catcher? Okay.
Let's go here.
Maybe we just chill here.
I bet we'll find
honestly.
something good here.
And then fly to ring. Like, we got KP. We're not burned for anything.
Looks like that's been looted.
There's already fighting there. Everyone's gonna kill each other over there. We'll just chill right here. Find our own beeswax. Sounds like they're fighting.
Enemy over there. I wonder what they found. Target there.
There's one! The motherfucker's one!
An enemy.
Your castle.
Reloading.
Watch yourself. There's another squad at
As I was saying, I think we should just chill right here.
Under
Until
fire.
positive. away. This is the point where I get called a pussy or something. Why'd you go shut us? You're a pussy. Let's see what happens. Instead, surprisingly got sounds. Let's play the game. Is it worth getting our teammates? Probably not. Am I throwing? Am I picking up my teammates? I'm most likely throwing by picking up my teammates. There is another team. That is a Kraber. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see if there's a Moby nearby. There is. It's in crafting. Nope, no Moby. Makes sense. Ooh, that was bad. That's the Kraber dude. Oh, you have a seer.
Beautiful. We have a replicator coming in.
Seers.
But the 2019 Bit Summit Festival had one major difference from all the years prior. This year, for the first time ever, Platinum Games would be having a booth at the festival where they would be selling exclusive Platinum Games merchandise, some of which was previously only available to PG staffers. Now, the scary thing about this was that, as best as I could tell, Kamiya never said conclusively whether or not he would be in attendance at Bit Summit 2019. In the weeks leading up to this year's festival, Kamiya heavily promoted the Platinum Games Bit Summit booth, retweeting at least a dozen tweets about the company's presence at the festival, which you could argue sort of implies he'd be in attendance, but then again, anyone who follows Kamiya on Twitter knows that the man loves to retweet virtually anything, especially things related to Platinum Games. So ultimately, I had no way of knowing whether or not Kamiya would actually be there. All I could do was cross my fingers and hope for the best. The next day I woke up in Kyoto, and with a couple hours to go before the beginning of Bit Summit, I began looking for some sort of distraction. I was really struck by how beautiful the city of Kyoto was. I'd barely ventured outside of Tokyo in all my trips before this, and I was surprised by just how much I loved this city. I spent the whole morning just strolling around, visiting temples and coffee shops, and it was a surprisingly effective distraction for what was to come. But before long, I knew that day one of Bit Summit was beginning, and it was time for my mission to truly begin. I arrived at the Miyako Messe Convention Center, scenically located on the beautiful Lake Biwa Canal with the picturesque backdrop of the Daimonji mountain range behind it, and I began my trek into the expo hall. Now remember, this was my first Bit Summit, my first time ever in Kyoto, and this festival was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. It was a massively packed show floor where small doujin games by indie Japanese developers shared floor space with large booths from companies like Nintendo and Sony. I walked a quick lap around the Bit Summit show floor, and at first, Platinum Games was nowhere to be found, and I began to actually worry. I thought to myself, had I somehow misunderstood? My mind flooded with irrational thoughts. Had the language barrier gotten the better of me? And had I somehow accidentally looked at the map from a previous year's Bit Summit? And it was right as that panic started to really set in, right as I was walking past the PlayStation booth for the first time, that I spotted it. The Platinum Games booth. And standing in front of that booth, I saw something that I never thought I would get the opportunity to lay my own two eyes on, an unmistakable neon orange bandana that belonged to none other than the likes of Hideki Kamiya. I had found him. Having set my sights on my target, there was still one major obstacle that I had to clear, and that was the language barrier. I don't speak a word of Japanese, and this was a relatively sophisticated question I had to ask him. This is where one of the greatest miracles of this journey transpires. Incredibly, there was one thing about Bit Summit that I had not realized before arriving, which was that because it's a very international event, the festival actually employs a stable of English to Japanese interpreters to help the media conduct interviews. As luck would have it, just a few feet from the Platinum Games booth, I found a small group of Bit Summit staff, one of whom was wearing a lanyard marked interpreter. I approached them and I told the interpreter what I had in mind, laying out the exact question I had for Kamiya and what I was hoping to accomplish here, and thankfully, she agreed to help. Together, this interpreter and I walked towards the Platinum booth and towards Kamiya, and I honestly had no clue what would happen next. I had seen how quickly Kamiya had dispensed of those who'd asked to see his block list before, and I began to feel certain that I had traveled all this way for no reason, and that Kamiya would meet my request with a simple no. The translator explained to Kamiya what I was asking in Japanese, and then... Wow! Amazing! Wow, thank you so much. That's so cool to see it. Thank you, Kamiya-san. Thank you so much. There it was. Kamiya's block list contained 17,398 people. I thanked Kamiya for his time, I thanked the interpreter for her time, and I walked away. I was shell-shocked, not only because I had just become the first person on Earth that Hideki Kamiya had ever revealed this forbidden number to, but also by just the sheer size of that number. 17,398. The number rattled around in my head. I struggled to grapple with the scale of it. If you will, allow me to put this number, 17,398, into perspective. I want you to picture Radio City Music Hall, the largest indoor theater in the world. I want you to imagine filling Radio City Music Hall completely to its maximum capacity, no empty seats, a fully sold out, jam-packed show. Now, I want you to imagine doing that 3 times in a row. That is how many people Hideki Kamiya has blocked, one person at a time, manually, by hand, on his Twitter account. That is a mind-blowing number. For the entire rest of my trip in Kyoto, I continued to grapple with this incident. What drives a man, I wondered, to block 17,000 people? Something about it felt incongruous with the man I had just met. I mean, however brief my interaction with Kamiya was that day, I found him to be warm and friendly, nothing at all like the acerbic character he plays on Twitter. So then, why is Kamiya's Twitter the way that it is? Why spar with trolls and block people en masse? Ultimately, there's only one person who knows the true answer to that question, and that is obviously Kamiya himself. But personally, I have my own theory. It's only very recently that we've begun to have serious conversations about the toll social media can have on mental health, particularly for people who live their lives in the public eye. Every public figure with an online presence has to deal with some form of abuse from strangers, and we're told over and over that it comes with the territory, that it's just part of the job, that we're better off just ignoring it and never feeding the trolls. But the wonderful thing about Hideki Kamiya is that he doesn't accept that. When I look at Kamiya's Twitter, I see a man fiercely defensive of the one small corner of the internet that is entirely his. A man who won't let himself be dehumanized by people who would never say these types of things to him in person. The thing about Kamiya is that whether it's people actively trolling him or even just asking him thoughtless questions, he never holds back. He says exactly what he's thinking on Twitter at all times and unflinchingly curates his online experience until all that's left is the good parts. Hence, my timeline becomes immaculate. And while people understandably gravitate towards Kamiya's more combative tweets when discussing his internet presence, there's also another side to the man that often goes completely ignored. My favorite example of this comes from 2017 when news broke that Kamiya's Xbox exclusive game Scalebound had suddenly been cancelled partway through development. By all accounts, Scalebound was a really big deal for Kamiya personally. He had first established the concept for Scalebound over a decade ago back in 2006 alongside Platinum Games co-founders, and this was set to be the first game Kamiya had been in the director's seat for since 2013's Wonderful 101. Scalebound was a game that Kamiya sank at least 4 years into the development of, so when the game's cancellation was announced, it wasn't surprising that Kamiya took to Twitter to discuss it. But what was surprising was that instead of his signature anger, Kamiya took to Twitter with a heartwarming apology. As you may have already heard, Scalebound has unfortunately been cancelled, he wrote. I'm very sorry to everyone who was looking forward to this game. I'll work extra hard to never let you down like this again, so I hope you will keep watching over us in the future too. Immediately after posting this message, Kamiya was swarmed with supportive, positive, loving messages from fans, and an hour later, Kamiya posted one last tweet to share his final message of the day. I thought I would get lots of savage messages, but in reality I'm getting lots of warm messages. Thank you. Followed by a crying cow emoji, which I think it's fair to say is a pretty rare sight from Kamiya. Now, this moment is obviously touching, but I think it also represents the
Marking our surroundings.
Very nice.
Defending the peacekeeper here.
Shakib.
We must act. Next ring is far. First blood. "45 seconds. Let's get to the next ring."
Optics here. Close range. Evo shield here. Level 2. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
I need it.
Let's do some shopping. Looks like that champion was all fun. Nice choice. Got good taste. We're all outside the ring and a wall of death is coming our way. New kill leader? Jump drive in.
Battle stabilized. Evo shield here. Level 2.
Laser sight here. Level 3.
Level 2. Shots fired.
Oh, fuck.
I just fucked 2 of them up.
Okay.
Holy shit, all 3 of them just, they literally just made no fucking noise at all. Holy
How do we not
shit.
get any audio on that? What? That makes no sense. Dude, this fucking game, that's so bullshit, dude.
Supplies inbound.
Out of fucking nowhere, all 3 of them just hit the zip at the exact same time. I was shit. I was shit on. I cracked 2 of them were on white.
Yeah.
And I hit 131 on them total, but.
That's how I kill these guys, like, out of principle. 106. He's almost. I'm just gonna push this. Fuck this man.
I just shouldn't have even contested. I should have just dipped.
No, there's nothing you could have done. Like, what the fuck were you expecting to do? Dude, no audio. What the fuck? Good try, man.
Oh.
GG's. Good try.
GG's.
the thing that we find so appealing about Kamiya, and that's his vulnerability. Whether it's cruel messages from strangers trying to hurt his feelings, or messages of support from fans during one of the hardest moments in his entire career, Kamiya always responds wholeheartedly. It appears to be just who he is. While working on this video, I reviewed the footage of my encounter with Hideki Kamiya, and the last time I looked, something jumped out at me that I hadn't spotted the first time through. If you look closely, at the very end of the clip, right after Kamiya shows me his block list of 17,000 people, and right after I tell him that it's amazing, in the upper left corner of the screen for exactly one frame, Kamiya smiled. He was proud. At the end of the day, I think Kamiya's Twitter fascinates us because there is something beautiful about watching somebody unapologetically be themselves. Or, as Kamiya himself once said, you gotta be you. Only one in the world. Real quick, I'd like to thank this video's sponsor, OnePlus. Now, if you haven't heard of it, the OnePlus 7 Pro is this really insanely fast and powerful Android phone with a Snapdragon 855 processor and up to 12 gigabytes of RAM. Also, if you're anything like me and you're picky about frame rate, the OnePlus 7 Pro has a 90 Hz refresh rate, meaning that it's capable of playing games at up to 90 frames per second. And it actually turns out that Groove Coaster, which is one of my favorite rhythm games of all time, supports the OnePlus 7 Pro's 90 Hz output, which has really quickly elevated this device into my favorite Groove Coaster machine of all time. I actually cannot describe how happy it's making me to play Groove Coaster on this huge, like 6.67 inch AMOLED screen. Description below. Thanks for watching.
Hey, I'm the jump master. Ready up.
Angry Ginger. What a great fucking name, dude.
Hit the jets. We're dropping high. Let's reposition
I think we're uncontested. But there might be late drops for this. Too slow.
Light ammo here.
Heavy ammo here. Heavy ammo here. Round one. Beginning ring countdown. Keep calm, dears. We're already inside the next ring.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Oh, can't solve the internal mysteries of the universe without breaking a few eggs.
G7 scout here. Mark, backpack here. Level 1. Light ammo here. Extended light magazine here. Level 2. Optics here. Close range.
Yep.
Oh, me and you could use that.
We're inside the ring. Got the positional advantage.
Okay. Havoc.
Evo shield here. Evo shield here. Level 2.
Never mind.
Oh, look. Materials.
So you're all ready? Hello? Hey, is your alt ready?
Mine?
Cover me. Crafting.
Yeah, is that him?
Yeah, it is.
Let's see if there's...
Just a moment.
Thanks, homie.
Mama's got a brand new bag. Kilometer appointment. New kill leader? Interested.
I can chill for this drop. Might be a purple or a backpack. Might be a Kraber, actually.
How many bats do you have?
I have one.
In tech?
I have one.
Here, come here.
No, leave me alone.
Alright, never mind. I'll keep them. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking tech. Are either of you guys good snipers? Hello? Ginger.
Hi.
She is.
Okay, here.
Oh, you know my love language.
Kraber's your love language?
Yes.
It's a strong love language. It's a deadly love
I'll do
language.
naughty things to people who give me Grabers.
Is there a blush emoji? Blush emoji. Just imagine I typed that. I should try to get some KP. It's only gold. Give me the loot.
Shield battery here.
It's so weird coming from King's Canyon to this. Just
It's kind of nice.
yeah, it's so peaceful. Holy
I mean,
crap.
I'm gonna be honest though, the fastest I've ever hit diamond was on this map. I did it in literally 12 hours.
Yeah, this is a pretty easy map too. Like people die in chunks like, pretty easily.
Yeah.
There's shots towards east, I think. Or it was, yeah, east. Pick this up. Here a sentinel. It's a Lombo, never mind. This is a triple take, far right. This might be 3 teams. That triple take's really far, like from the right.
I'm gonna go on top of this building here.
Okay.
Our horizon's pretty far from us, so we just need to keep an eye out so we don't get like thirded.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this a
Trillion.
little slow. I really think this might be 3 teams. That triple take's coming in from fucking Narnia. Like over there.
119
Nice
on
shot,
the
goddamn.
Newcastle.
Pathy?
Reloading.
Pathy's zipping towards you. That's
Knocked him.
Nice, goddamn.
See, I told you hand me a Kraber and find out.
Hey, it was your friend who vouched for you. Yeah.
119. Oh my god.
God damn, dude. Oh!
I'm
It's one dude right there. That's my ult. That's my ult. It's gonna slow you.
knocked. Killed.
Jesus, dude.
I promise I'm not cheating. I know it seems so
No. My buddy's a Grandmaster Voltaic, so I'm used to it. Right there. Yeah, it's not the best push, honestly. Not the best
I
push.
missed.
Yeah, we gotta back up.
Recharging my shields.
Not the best push.
140 on the Bloodhound.
Okay.
112 on the Horizon in the air.
Cracked Ash.
All
Ash
three are
one.
cracked. All
Ash
three are
one. Yeah,
cracked.
I'm shitting on him. I just don't have like a vector which I can push that on.
I'll win.
Okay, I'm just
Easiest shot
gonna
on
go close with him. Let me know if you get a crack.
There's a new kill leader out there.
I'm missing. I have 1 bullet left.
They're all right here.
140 on the Bloodhound.
Yeah, they're congested. I'm not gonna fuck with that.
I need to.
There's a purple box right there. On my ping.
Yeah, I got a weapon swap off this.
Yeah, dude, take your time. Take your time.
Under us.
Okay. Nice. God damn, well there's your weapon swap. Fucking loot delivery.
Yeah, thanks for the loot delivery, bud.
With a stun mag.
Recharging my shield.
Look at this.
Healing up.
Whoa, 106.
Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
I'm gonna walk up on this because we have to rotate that way anyways. I'm gonna walk up on the right side.
Far from ring. Got 10.
Oh my god, I had him midair!
I don't have much triple take ammo, so oh shit, nice knock.
Thank you. Whole team on the right, on the left, right here. Okay. This guy's super separate. The other team ashboarded. The other two in that team ashboarded. Okay. One of them was already down. It's gonna be at least 5. Is that you, the 301? On height?
Bang, come to me, come to me, come to me.
Okay.
Queue up.
It's another team.
Maggie's cracked.
Rising. I'm backing up.
Maggie behind here.
Okay. I'm gonna swing then. Oh, that's all you.
Knocked Maggie.
There should be one more.
I hit the Loba.
Ring 3 so we're chilling. Who's the Loba?
She ran, she ran.
Recharging shields.
Bombs. Probably thirsting. Switch to...
Optics here. Close range. Always better than iron sights.
There's death boxes inside.
Replicator touching down.
Open up shop and shut them down. We're coming home.
Gonna be a weird rotation. Do you think anybody's on top? Here?
What's this place here?
Angry, I've got a Phoenix for you.
I've got one.
Watch my back.
I'm using a Phoenix kit, pals.
I'll
By
pick
the
it
way,
back up if you don't need it.
that'll probably be the only Kraber shots I probably hit all of today, because those were
Those are
unnecessarily.
fucking solid, dude. Is that you, dude?
Looting here. I've got a good feeling about
Oh, yeah.
feet, darlings.
One's almost cracked.
How many?
I think it's a raid.
I think it's the... Yeah, you're right. It's cracked. It's the full team. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I think we just should rotate. Ring 4's
Yeah,
really
we need
gonna
to go around.
45 seconds until the ring closes. We've got a hike and I'm in bumps. So let's
There's a 2 times I just dropped. 2
I
HH body.
switched to 2 to 4 for jitter aiming.
Okay. Yeah, I got it 3 times on my
We've got 30
body.
seconds to be somewhere else if we don't want to get cooked.
Man, that Vantage is hitting shots. Sir Reggie. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go left at command center. Someone's clearly holding height.
Yeah.
This way.
There's a crypto drone flying around in front of us.
feel good about this care package. Shall we?
Whoa, shit.
198 on the horizon.
I'm gonna ult that. That's my ult. It's buying you some time. I'm gonna go up there with Silent.
Yeah, everything gets get up here.
Okay.
He just took the crypto drone.
I think hang over here, back here. Far east. Like far east.
Well, Zone's gonna push him out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm afraid of that vantage. Thank you for not shutting the door behind you instinctively. I don't know how many times I've died to that.
I almost cracked the, what do you call it? The, Wraith.
Oh, okay. I didn't see a Wraith. I just saw the Vantage and the Crypto. Are we getting held out here, or...?
Cracked her.
Okay. I hear them. Are they underneath? I think she's underneath. I'm gonna take a peek. Yep. One down. There's only one left underneath it. Thank you.
We took out the whole squad. We're in the top 3 squads. On our way to the top. Rings near Darwin, and we get a whole 45 seconds of free time.
Only current issue is they're gonna try and hold us out.
Yeah.
I think we need to go around.
Okay, I just popped an Excel.
3-0, rings close.
I'm at 90.
We gotta do this fast.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go this way. They don't see me.
Solid copy.
You gonna smoke them? They have perps.
Okay.
I'm gonna ult them. This is my ult. I should be safe here. It's safe. That's my ult now. Save on me.
He's got the fucking digi wingman through your smoke.
Yeah. But the thing is that digi doesn't extend. That's not mine. That one's not mine. That guy should not be able to see with a digi that far. Like I might be walling. Digi extends to I think like 30 meters max. It's a wraith. I see another team. Let's welcome. I'm gonna see if I can get a different angle. On the left. Like over here.
Let's reposition here.
Oh shit, there's a fucking solo.
I got the building right here.
Give me the L.
Solo. 50 health left on that solo.
Okay. I'm with Ginger. Oh.
You just hit a bat. She's low queuing, trading with us.
Nice. Good cons.
On me. Vantage. Vantage crack.
Yep.
Vantage on the...
I fucking whiffed so hard. I'll watch this island.
Keep your shield up.
Nice teamwork. You guys
Let's
are
go!
correct. Holy shit. GG's.
GG's.
You are the Apex champions.
Eesh.
Ayo.
GG's.
GG.
Oh my god. Those guys are so good. Holy crap. Do I need pubs or do I just log off? I wonder if there's streamers. I should have asked. Asylum and Hangry Ginger. Those are both like good names. Hangry Ginger, yeah. He's a. I'm following Hangry Ginger. Yeah, Hangry Ginger's like comms are so efficient. Do I do one more? No, I gotta get off. Yeah, I gotta do work, prep for tomorrow.